I played against these two friendlies. Conjure again here. Yeah, it was very back and forth between these two. And it's really a matter of can Terry get what he wants, and can Min get what she wants, which is not anything but what Terry wants, which is interface. See, she's just running back, and she's just trying to bait him, but like Terry's finding like those few punishes in between that are really like getting on his game plan.
Can I get Nuck and Jeb? Nuck and Jeb?
Yeah, back through would have killed there. Well, yeah, that's it. He could have. But it's kind of strange. He read that he would go high, so he went Power Geyser. I did not know it was a misinput. Which I'm not sure, like, with Min and other two players, they're a lot more cautious. I don't think they would jump that early. Yeah, he's... Ooh. Just that SDI. You need to know that SDI to be played against Terry. He was pulling out old punches, everything except the convincing, and Terry's just smacked her against the head. Like, nice cut. Well, the only thing that's getting cut is his stock right now. Ooh, yeah, that's a... That might kill us. This probably doesn't. Just the most, like, Hail Mary. These are just Hail Mary power dunks. I don't know, like, why? He was way better at, he's getting nervous. He's like, wait, he was way better at his anti-zoning against Midnight. May have wanted her to, like, try to jump too early at a shield in order to get that punish. Another power, just a raw power dunks. Like, I think this might be disrespect. Like, I don't even need, like, the full, like, 1-2-3 combo. I could just do it raw. Probably die. But when you're trying to disrespect people, the first thing you really need to do is, you know, kill them. Or else you just, there's two different types of, like, kinds of villains in the FGCs. Actual threats and clowns. Everything I know about the playing game comes from Quarry Gaming, in all honesty. But, like, we've seen a lot of turnarounds today of just, like, them having, like, a one-stock lead at, like, and they're at 5%, and they just choke it off. Yeah, he was also using Kazuya and friendlies earlier. Like, Kazuya has a bit more better of a, like, consistent combo game than Terry. Terry has a lot of, like, really good, like, 1-2-3s. Like, Kazuya has a lot of actually good options. Like, his up B is a little bit more... I don't think... Actually, come to think of it, I don't think edge guarding has actually been a factor so far in terms of, like, getting Min and Terry.
Can I get single line, all tail? Single line, all tail? Today we're doing first to 21, so switch every 5 serves.
I'm sorry it's like that.
Actually, I just realized we have a free ping pong event in the venue today. And I was like, why are we playing ping pong in that tournament? Well, I mean, with the terminology of ping pong, you have a lot of spikes. And it's kind of the same idea as Smash and ping pong. Two players go back and forth until one of them eventually cracks and drops, and their ball, quote-unquote, falls off stage, quote-unquote. it's very interesting that there's that kind of parallel. I never seen before. But it is a bit more like they are like going back and forth in ping pong. But if ping pong and Smash were the same thing, then in ping pong you would be able to just zero to death people with like 30 different ping pong sockets, which like in like actual ping pong you could just hit them. You could just like do a single like spike and they die off the edge if they just don't do anything, which I find. Basically, every single analogy has faults to it. Okay. Kazuya's text matched with that bar is one of the unironically funniest things I've seen today. I think he ran out of meter. Of course, you can just get the full meter of that and just drop it. Like, come on. He might actually get the reverse kill on this. Oh, this isn't. Yeah, that's just like a sloppy. That's just slightly sloppy. But if he just gets that conversion on platform a little bit better, that could be very dangerous. Like, honestly, when you're like in training, there's a huge difference between training mode and bracket when it comes to combos. You are so nervous in tournament. Like you're also thinking about testing things like I notice he's jumping. I know like maybe I should punish that with up air. I'm noticing that he's like trying to get into the anti-zone options. Maybe I should try to zone him out with my aerials. And at the same time, you have to go back to your muscle memory and be like, oh crap, how did that go again? And then you might drop the entire game because you forgot what that combo was. So, like, really perfecting it is, like, you can have, like, 3K hours in this game, like me, and still be very terrible because you just don't practice with people enough. And you play against level 9 CPUs. And he's, oh my god, talking about level 9 CPUs, he's making Kazuya look like a level 9 CPU right now. As in, like, the really good level 9 CPU, pre-patch CPU. That was just destruction. Same matchup. I mean, it's just, I feel like this is the pick. He's been experimenting with this, with friendlies. He's been thinking this through. I think that this decision to go with Kazuya is really, like, working out for him. No, okay, he's already at 60. Maybe I should, okay, I think I gave commentators first, really. Like, wait, oh, okay. Every time Kazuya touches you, you're like, is he gonna do something? It's like ices in that sense. Like, they can touch you, and you can get like 0 to 100, or even like a full stock. It just depends on, like, is this player good enough to do that? How much should I fear that? Should I just respect their options, or should I just disregard them? Because that can make your life a lot easier if you could just, like, if they're not good enough, you just disregard a lot of their options. You'd be like, yeah, I could 100% take, like, 30 for, like, failed interaction, but if I'm getting, like, 60 off of what I'm doing, I think I'm willing to take those risks. Because really, like, Smash is just a numbers game, minus, like, you having to do all the math. It's really just, can I do more than him? Do I have a better position than him? And that was a really good position. He's gonna have to, like, every time a character's at 0 in this game, you can just get exploded like this. And, like, it's like, this game has a lot of interesting things at 0, because I'm like, there's so many combos you get off of 0, and if you just get touched, then, like, you're safer at 40 than you are at 0 in some cases, because a lot of, like, labbers usually start at, like, 0, maybe they start at, like, 10, but, like, there are very few, like, conversions straight from 40 to 60. Unless it's, like, something, like, super true. But, like, seeing, like, a raw combo from 40 is kind of rare in this game. And when you go to higher percents, it really just, can I get, like, those jab back airs with Roy? Can I get those, like, cheer cancel fairs, the ices? Can I get the back throw with Ness? Notice the varying levels of difficulty. And, like, this game, overall, it just seems like It just seems like Min is really banging the game. She's fine. He's not getting those. As I was talking about earlier, he's not getting that damage. He's not like getting through to the zoning enough. Because against the zoner, having good combo game is super important. Because if you win that one neutral interaction, you can possibly win the entire game in just 3 neutral interactions. Versus like zoners, which have to rely on the entire game to win neutral. Like Min can't combo, not unless it goes into laser. But like it's kind of like Terra. It's just like 1, 2, 3, and then I'm in advantage. I can do it again, and I'll just keep winning neutral over again. But with a true combo character, you can just totally destroy them if you can get in. That's the key. Does your character have the damage potential to get the most out of like breaking a zone, and at the same time like break through zone, and at the same time like be able to get in consistently enough. Because if you have a really good combo character but they can't get in, you might as well not play the game at that point. Because the zoner is always just gonna have the best options to keep you out. And like, yeah, you have like comeback options to like increase that damage and really punish the zoner if they screw up. But the zoner can mostly just keep that meter away. It's like it just incentivizes the zoner to zone more. Instead of like making them fear, making them drop, it just makes them more focused. But like, if you think about like zoners, you need to make them feel uncomfortable. You need to make them, put them in a position where they're under pressure, where they're in a position where they're not in control. As with like any character, but it's most important with zoners. And like this is just really like also a key thing about zoners, it's a lot of keep away. Like true zoners. One of the things that about Smash is that if you like a common misconception is that if you have projectiles, you're a pure zoner. That's not entirely the case. For example, Ness often is labeled as a zoner. Same with Lucas and the other kind of like both the PK boys are technically mix-up, bait and punish oriented. Because if you try to play keep away with those projectiles, you will lose because they do not have the keep away potential. Like PK Fire, you can jump over that, or you can entirely avoid it. It's a rather small projectile. Same with PK Thunder and Flash. PK Freeze also really easy to shield. And also, if you're like experienced off stage, it's very rare to get a kill with PK Flash, unless like you have a really good read on them. And thus they need to like mix up their game. They need to like, okay, I need to use these projectiles to basically mix up what I'm doing, not to zone, not to keep away, but to basically try to find an opening on my opponent. Ness is arguably an all-rounder character, because he's kind of a half grappler, and Mix-Up is mostly about rush down and zoning, and like trying to use both in order to get openings on different characters. But he's also a half grappler, so he's kind of an all-rounder, but he's not really an all-rounder like Mario. It's really strange. I feel like archetypes in this game are very interesting because they're not really set in stone, like say, and Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, where you're like, yes, that's the grappler, yes, that's the rush down, yeah, it's 100% this one. It's a bit more like, it's a bit looser in Smash because there's so many different, like, there's no true grappler in this game. Like, even like characters with command grabs like Incineroar and Bowser kind of need to just half grapple because they can't really rely entirely on it. Now, I've been ignoring the match and been talking theory this entire time, my droning voice, but this, like, honestly, anything could have happened previously. Like, literally, that was back and forth. Like, there were kill screens on both sides. And, like you can, like, theorize that, yeah, grapplers are beat rush down beat zoners, zoners beat grapplers. But, like, in Smash, it's mostly about, like, that doesn't really matter as much in Smash, I'd say. It's not as notable. Because, like, there, you, like, Terry's arguably kind of like this like a rush down mix-up character. Like he has like one projectile that's really meant to like create some like distance with his opponent to control more space. it's a mediocre zoning tool. Most of this gameplay emphasis is on that close range. And like Min Min is all about like zoning, but as we see here, like if both play their game plans equally, it's basically an even matchup. Like both characters have destructive potential, which is kind of beautiful about Ultimate, is that even if you're like playing like something like Gant, like infamously bad character, you still win against like a zoner based purely on your good fundamentals. Like being able to control space, being able to threaten people with aerials, specials, and all that. And that was just a quick confirm. This, oh my god, I was not paying attention. This is a complete reversal of the last few games. Like this is just destruction. This is like I've been gathering data for the past few games, and I don't care if I SD. I think I'm gonna win anyways. Like if he might be the saddest thing if he does get a comeback at like 9th. Like if Lemon waits 2 more times for him to SD because of his bravado, maybe he can win. Oh god. Just confirm space. Got your tag. Also, Tekken's, I would kind of compare Smash to Tekken in that there's no like hard set archetypes. Like most characters except maybe like Akuma have no projectiles. Like and mostly if it's based on that close range game. Like what are your mix-ups? Like how can you pressure them? And I think that's game. Yeah, I think that's a game. That's a touch of death right there. Yeah, it's kind of interesting.